A lot of people are looking to delve into the mid-range phone market because 2020 has been a tough year and people just can't justify spending over £1,000 or $1,000. So in this video I have the unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy A51 and first look. Hey guys, my name is Khaled and welcome back to another video. So let's quickly get straight into the unboxing. We will cut the sticker off and lift up the box. I don't really actually like the design by Samsung because where the manual and the SIM card tool is kept, that always gets stuck on the top part. So if we take that out, let's have a closer look at what else is included. So we'll have a good look at the quick start guide and what that means. So there's a lot of illustration on how to get started with the device. We have the device layout, what's included in the box of content, how to install the SIM card, the cameras on the back. I thought I'd spend a bit more time on this because normally I ignore it. And we also have the warranty card information. The first thing you do see is the phone, but obviously, as that is the main attraction as always, that's going to be pushed to one side and we'll look at what else is included in the accessories. So we have a UK plug, that's a 15-watt fast charging, so you should get 50% charge relatively quickly. And we also have a USB-C cable supplied along with some earphones. Now the earphones seem extremely cheap and plasticky and something that will break within the first couple of weeks of use. So if we quickly put our attention back onto the Samsung Galaxy A51, you can see on the back it has that prism crush white color along with the quad array camera setup. So we'll talk about that slightly later on, but let's quickly go back to the front of the phone. It houses a 6.5-inch screen. When you turn it on, you go through the usual steps, but cut it out due to confidential information. The screen is really nice and sharp. It has a Super AMOLED screen with a resolution of 2400 by 1080, which has a pixel density of 405, and because of the hole punch cutout, you also get decent screen size with a screen to body ratio of 87.4. So if we quickly look at the left hand side of the phone, we have the SIM tray, which houses a dual SIM card and a dedicated slot for micro SD XC card. At the bottom we have a slot for a 3.5mm headphone, USB-C, primary microphone along with down firing speakers. If we move to the right hand side of the device, we have a power on and off button along with lock function and a volume rocker for putting up volume up and down. At the top we have a secondary microphone for noise cancellation. At the front we have that 32 megapixel hole punch camera cutout along with a speaker grill to listen to the person you're talking to on the phone. And on the back of the phone we have the quad camera setup, 48 megapixel wide, 12 megapixel ultra wide, 5 megapixel macro and 5 megapixel depth, along with 4K at 30 frames per second or 1080p up to 120 frames per second. So starting off with the basics, it is running Android 10 with One UI 2.1. It has an Exynos 9611 processor that has 8 cores and is based on the 10nm architecture. It has a Mali G72 GPU. Now this is where things change slightly, so you can get RAM options in 4GB, 6GB and 8GB, and the storage starts from 64GB moving all the way to 128, but this can be expanded by the micro SD card slot, and the storage standard is UFS 2.0, which is okay for a mid-range phone. Alright, so that was pretty much the spec sheet, but that's not what you're after. Ideally, you want to know how that translates into real life user experience. So I've been using the phone for around 30 minutes now. I've taken some pictures, browsed on certain websites, and also played back video on YouTube. And I've been generally going through the UI, just closing and opening applications, and so far there hasn't been much of a delay and you're definitely getting good value for money. The fingerprint scanner is quite easy to set up. You put the body of your thumb along with the edges and it takes about 30 seconds to set up. Now I've noticed it's a bit on the slow side, the fingerprint scanner, and it does take a bit of time to get used to. Now that could be just me, but I found it quite slow compared to the OnePlus Nord, and also when I put my thumb I'd release it too early or it just wouldn't have any match. I'm not too sure if it's me being stupid, but I've noticed it's not as good as the sensor on the OnePlus Nord as seen by the video now. So the OnePlus Nord seems a lot more fluid and smooth compared to the A51. The camera on the A51 are not too bad as long as you have decent lighting condition. The color reproduction and the clarity on the images are quite good. However, moving on to the HDR, the colors do seem a bit washed out sometimes and you do get the case of oversaturation. Media playback on the A51 is definitely its strongest points. It looks very nice, sharp, vivid and clear, and also having that punch hole cutout as a camera situated in the middle of the screen is not intrusive at all. And Samsung, obviously they make fantastic AMOLED screens. It looks very sharp, vibrant, and 405 ppi. It's not the sharpest, but when you're consuming media, it's definitely more than adequate for the job, and you're paying around £300 anyway, so you can't really complain. Navigating and scrolling between different websites is quite easy, it's smooth, you can load up elements without any issues such as images, text or videos. I understand higher refresh rate is the massive craze now, but it's still a pretty smooth phone, especially the price being paid. And also, if you would like to see a comparison between the OnePlus Nord and Samsung Galaxy A51, then do let me know in the comment section below. Now, I know this is just an unboxing and first look at the Samsung Galaxy A51. A full review will be out in around 2 weeks time, just after the OnePlus Nord review. So apart from that though, the phone is pretty good. First impressions, I am liking it, especially for the price point being paid. Alright guys, so that was a quick look at the Samsung Galaxy A51. If you have any questions, then do leave them in the comment section below. If you like the video, then please hit that like button and subscribe for more. And as always, most importantly, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.